Hey there, Jerry Shepherd, the Bug Doctor with PestCemetery.com. I'm at a home that has had a lot of drilling done to stop the dreaded subterranean termite, but they prevailed. In the end, all the drilling and pumping the chemical just didn't seem to matter. And there's one factor maybe they forgot, and I'd like to show it to you and see if you can avoid that problem in the future. Stucco is a huge problem when it comes to subterranean termites. What looks solid and impenetrable is oftentimes not. Here you can see a huge piece of the stucco that fell down and revealed up underneath what you see. Now, it doesn't look like a lot of room, but remember, subterranean termites only need 1/64 of an inch, and they're in like flint. The roaches obviously found their way in and laid some eggs, and you can see the fecal matter. This was a nice little nest until this thing fell away. You can also see where it goes below grade, and this is the danger with any kind of stucco or veneer. It goes below grade and gives the pests easy access right up and in. So we want to watch that. So we've measured out the house and we found some other things. Alright, this is some of the worst veneer. Even though it doesn't go below ground, it's the garage door jamb and it goes right to it. This is our famous little stucco bricks. It's almost here that it's hollow behind there, and it's obvious. The cement goes around here and the dirt goes down and you're still seeing your rock. So we've got activity here of carpenter ants. We also have live subterranean termites right in here. And that's all from our dreaded stucco, our veneer, anything that kind of hides the true face of the house. Alright, the thing about veneer is it's easy to see the veneer out front because that's the rocks and they go below grade. But here this just looks like a nice solid wall. But you come on over and you can just hear it. That's a frame wall. And this is stucco, and it too goes below the grade. And when you dig, you can see a pipe. So any kind of termite work was hindered by this kind of thing, the stucco going underneath. The inspector coming back every year couldn't assess the situation properly to see if they had any kind of problems. Here's a perfect example of our stucco below grade, right along that same wall where that pipe came right here, veers into where the pool equipment is. And you can see real easily the stucco below grade. Maybe the dirt built up, it doesn't matter, it's still below grade. As we dig it away, look at that, my screwdriver just disappears right in underneath the stucco at 6 inches. If I can do a thick old screwdriver, think what termites and whatever else can do. We've also, it looks like we've got some subterranean evidence up in here. Yeah, and that wood is just shot. That's the sill. And the wood that's shot is the plywood sheeting that the stucco is stuck on. And that's got subterranean termite mud on it. See it right there, that's the sill. And this is Florida's answer to termite proofing a house. This is supposed to be pressure treated. Well, it doesn't much matter if the dirt builds up or they go up under the stucco. They'll pass that by every time and get on up into the house. I'm sure there's damage behind that wall. Okay, like I said, this house has been drilled out before pretty extensively, and then it's a pretty nice sized drill bit they used, and trying to get below this slab to protect this wall. Well, as we've seen, now we know the stucco goes. Alright, that's 5 or 6 inches right there, and I don't think I've hit the bottom yet. Add to that the 4 inches of the slab, and you've just got a perfect avenue for all kinds of critters to get up underneath this stucco into these hollow frame walls and do their dirty business. All the drilling in the world sometimes just doesn't help. Here's another veneer. Again, doesn't go below the grade. This is an inside porch, and just got finished walls that come on down, and then we've got carpeting that cover the expansion joint. I'm not even sure if there is an expansion joint here. You can see the foundation wall comes and then a bay window comes out. So you might have your expansion joint 2.5 feet in on the inside of the home, covered with linoleum or carpet or tile. Anyhow, this also was drilled, and I thought it was interesting because you can see they just popped straight through the carpet. Probably had a real sharp drill bit because this would be really chewed up. There is a way to cut carpet, but it doesn't look like they did it here. They just drilled right on through and tried to stop the termites here. Here we go with a fireplace. Again, hollow all the way down. Goes below grade. We've had our drilling. We've had some cracks. I mean, it's just so easy for moisture and termites and everything to take advantage of a situation like that. Now, the termite guy did the best he could. He drilled in without knowing how this thing was built. Perhaps you can't cover it 100%, but termites just need such a small sliver. You're really behind the 8 ball already when you start a termite job like this. Alright, here's a really classic example of stucco going bad. You can see the stucco here. This is our frame home, and down here below, the moisture or what have you finally got the best of this piece of stucco. You can see a nice defined subterranean termite tunnel that went right up underneath the stucco. Happy-go-lucky, no problem. Not seen for years, and who knows how much damage is done. Come across here. Now this is the foundation. You hear the difference? If this was our block house, it'd be right up there. It looks to me like a monolithic slab, and all the termites had to do was cross that barrier, go over top. Here's that board. It's like a big sheet of plywood, and that's what the stucco's hooked to. And you can see the sill plate behind it, which really does no good for protecting the house, but hey, you can see the stucco's just falling apart. A couple of years, this will be more exposed, and you might see even more termite tunnels and going around the corner. And here's a nice termite tunnel. We'll see if we got anything live in here. Find out with. You can see the nice hole, and it's a little chilly today. We had live termites out front, but for some reason they're just not here on the back side, which is probably a good thing. Hey, this has been Jerry Shepard with PestCemetery.com, the Bug Doctor. I do thank you for enjoying my blog. See ya.